Might not be good. We'll see. What's up, y'all? Let a few people get in here. Just doing a recap of the game. I just got done jogging, feeling good. I let a few people tap in. What's up, y'all? Cool. Good morning. It's 7:20 where I'm at. I'm in Hawaii. Y'all can probably see it on the glare on the screen door. Man, it's lovely. Give me a thumbs up if y'all can hear me. Just want to do a a recap. Cool. Everybody can hear me. Good. I don't know. Sometimes these hotel Wi-Fi's be janky. Somebody said, "Dog, where's your little niece at?" She not on this one, homie. That's my niece. She lives in Hawaii. Some beautiful women in Hawaii. Yeah, my little cousin, man, she's gorgeous. She's real cool too. Recapping the game last night, y'all. A lot of things that I kind of like wanted to get to. Kind of things I want to speak on. You opening it? All right. Yeah. So last night was good. My Conor Williams rant, and I'm just gonna jump right into it. A lot of people on Twitter, their whole thing was, well, why are you going so hard on Conor Williams? And why are you this? Why are you that? Here's the truth, guys. Conor Williams was drafted here to play left guard. Drafted to play left guard. He's now playing backup center, and drives are stalling out with him at backup center. You try things at practice. I'm pretty sure if he had a few bad snaps at practice, somebody on the staff, the O-line staff, the O-line coach Philbin, whoever, has to have the mindset and has to have the mentality say, all right, guys, this isn't gonna work. Center is not something you can just play. It's something that you have to work. I always say centers were born. You were born a center. I don't think you can develop you can, but center is it's almost like a kicker. It's a very intricate position. And so that is something that I was very critical of Dallas doing yesterday. I don't think that you can just try things out in preseason games. Preseason games are very important. And, I had a lot of people come at me, well, you should give him a break. It's just this, that, and the third. Conor, the truth of the matter is keep him at left guard. It's clear that the staff likes McGovern more at left guard, so keep him at left guard or put him at swing tackle. I've always said Conor Williams is a tackle. My bad, y'all just got done running. Y'all can see my shirt is drenched. I got a nice workout in. Conor Williams is a swing tackle. He has great feet, but he doesn't handle power well. He just doesn't. And so that's kind of like been my read and my vibe with Conor Williams. I'm not one of these people. A lot of people make excuses for Conor Williams. Oh, he had a rep. Oh, he fought Aaron Donald. I don't care what he did against Aaron Donald. Like, I don't care. I don't care in a training camp drill work what he did against Aaron Donald. I don't care. I've seen him enough in game to show, you know what I mean? I've seen him enough in game to see that it's over. You know what I'm saying? Like he's a backup. It is what it is. He was a second round pick who we had a lot of promise for, and it just hasn't worked out. And it's clear that the staff likes McGovern better at guard. All right, not to be negative, Nancy. Let's talk about some players who did well. I just wanted to clear that Conor Williams thing up because it wasn't me piling on or me down on our players. I'm just not going to be a homer. I'm going to call exactly what I see, and I'm not going to make excuses for these guys. These preseason games are extremely important. You know what I mean? Extremely important. We need quality reps in preseason. Seriously. So there's some preseason games on right now, actually. So I'm going to let you guys get to those. I just wanted to go live. Let's talk about some players who played well. I thought Jabril Cox played really well. I thought Nashon Wright played really well. Obviously, Michael Parsons, he's going to be a stud. You could just see the way he moves versus our other linebackers. He's just a tick faster. I thought that with Jabril Cox, it was real interesting because when he was able to stay clean, he was able to get to the ball. He was able to get to the football. Hey, Rick Henry, I thought Ben DiNucci actually didn't play that bad. That one drive, you got to give him credit for a 14-play touchdown drive. The obvious, and I tweeted this. You guys make sure you follow me on Twitter. I'll put my Twitter in the comments and IG. Make sure you guys follow me on Twitter and IG. Go do that right now and come back if you got to. Jalen Smith is done. He just can't run laterally. He can't move laterally anymore. It's very sad. And you wish the guy the best of luck, but in space, it's just going to be slow for him, man. It's going to be slow. And you saw a lot of that last night. He can't move. And then when you can't move, you can't play at this level. Just is what it is. You just saw even some of the plays and the runners that Arizona had. Just Jalen, he's just a tick slow, man. And it's very, very sad. It's very, very sad because we've grown to like Jalen Smith. He stand up, he'll come talk to he'll come talk to the press. He'll do all those types of things. But the truth of the matter is, when your body limits you, it's nothing that you could do. It's just your body just quote unquote failing you. Joe, I can send you an invite if you want to tap in, Joe. I'm just talking some ball. So if you want to tap in, Joe, if you want to just talk some football. I thought Simi Fehoko played really well. I thought he had some nice catches. You could see his big body coming. You could see his big body showing. It showed. His size really, really showed. I thought that Noah Brown, me personally, guys, I'm just ready to see more of Cedric Wilson and less of Noah Brown. I think that they need to win. This next preseason game is really, really big. I think that the starters need to play a full half. I would have liked them to let the starters play a half yesterday, get as many reps as possible. But I want to see more Cedric Wilson. I think that Cedric Wilson is the real deal, and I think that Noah Brown is not. I don't think that he does anything special. And the fact that he's a quote-unquote, he's a blocker or whatever, that's cool. But it's time to give some of these other receivers a chance. I thought that Cedric Wilson showed that he just has something about him where Noah Brown, he just doesn't have that it factor. I don't see it. You know what I mean? He's a big body, but he's not going to make, like, super tight contested catches. So that's just me. I know there's every player on this team has quote unquote like a fan club more or less, or some players that they love, right? But we gotta call a spade a spade. What happened? Yeah, we gotta call a spade with when it comes to Noah Brown. Yeah. Who else? Nashon Wright. So here's my thing about Nashon Wright. He understands how to use his length to his advantage. This is not me piling on Kelvin Joseph, but 3rd and 10, I believe it was, or we just had 2 big stops, or Cardinals had 2 penalties, and Kelvin Joseph has a bad holding penalty. Got grabby, first down. Welcome to the league, young man. And then right back, Colt McCoy with it was a veteran move, goes right back, throws the ball over his head to Christian Kirk on the 9 ball. I like Kelvin Joseph. I think that Kelvin Joseph is going to be very good in this league. But I just think that, me personally, I just think that Wright just has a little something more, especially on the long ball. I just don't think the receivers are going to be able to run away from him. I just don't. And his length, and you saw it yesterday, his length just showed up. Guys can't separate. You get what I'm saying? Guys cannot separate from Nashon Wright, and it shows. So, Kelvin Joseph wasn't good. I think they're both going to be good, but I'm going to go with who I've been kind of high on and who I've been rocking with, and that's Nashon Wright. I just think that when he's in off coverage, and he knows how to use his length when there's in breaking routes. He knows how to use his length to come down, make plays on the ball, and then if you try to run past him, he just has a feel of how to stay really in a receiver's hip pocket. You know what I'm saying? He knows how to stay in a receiver's hip pocket. Ready Red, I agree. Kelvin Joseph didn't play bad yesterday. I think that they both are going to help us in the long run. Maybe injuries, maybe whatever. I just like Nashon Wright, guys. Like, I really like Nashon Wright. I think that he's going to help this team. Growing pains. And guess what? Kelvin Joseph had a big stop late in that game. He had a big pass defense, so was able to jar the ball out on that slant route. So I'm pretty sure he was able to get himself together. He'll go back, watch film, and do his thing. We spoke on Jabril Cox, Semi Fayoko. Who else did y'all think that looked good? Adigi Zua, he was active. Didn't quite make any plays, but he had some good rushes. I think Dorrance Armstrong did a good job. I think Dorrance Armstrong, somebody who I've been critical of, I think Dorrance Armstrong came to play. I think Bradley Anae had some nice rushes. Like, although he had the penalty, I tweeted right away, Anae, I'm cool with that penalty, homie. Like, the fact that Anae was able to still, that spin move, that was big league stuff right there. You know what I'm saying? That spin move was top notch. And so it's gonna be plays like that. If he can come in and steal a rep or two from D-Law, from Randy Gregory, when they're both back, I think that'll be good, man. I really do. Anai, you know what I mean? I think Anai got a bad rap because of just how things went last year. But if you watch the Senior Bowl and you watched just what type of player he is, like, I remember him destroying Terrence Steele. I do. I remember him giving Terrence Steele the blues. So it's not like he can't play. Just has to get an opportunity. I do like Rico Dowdle. Let me show this one on the screen. Our corners are going to be fine. For sure. Like, our corners, Prince, our corners are going to be fine. But if you're asking me, I don't ride the fence. I like Nashon Wright. I just like Nashon Wright. I think that Kelvin Joseph has the freak athleticism. I just don't want him to play like a jackrabbit. I don't want him to play like jackrabbit. Take a lot of chances. I want him to play sound. I think that the thing that Wright is going to do, because he may not be quite as twitchy as Kelvin Joseph, I think he's going to rely on technique. Technique wins in this league. I've been reading about Patrick Surtain in Denver. he's been lights out because his technique has been really, really good. J.C. Horn, he's been making plays, but apparently the rap is, and even his coach called him out, he has to be less grabby. In the league, in college, you can beat those receivers up. In the league, you touch those receivers, it'll be a 5-yard, holding or whatever, illegal contact, whatever the case may be, because of bad technique. And then guess what? Penalty, automatic first down, situational football, you're in trouble. So I just think it's one of those things. But I think that they'll both do well. Who else is in here? Any questions y'all got for me, fellas and ladies? Anybody else in here? There's a freaking pigeon right here on this balcony. Get out here. It's just a good morning in Hawaii, man. Hawaii is love, man. By the way, Kalua, Makumu needs a lot of work at safety to really make the roster. Yeah, I saw Makwamu. The angles were a little, awareness and pass coverage wasn't quite there either. But breaking news, Malik Hooker will be back next week. So that's a good thing. It's a great thing if you ask me. Malik Hooker will be playing football next week. So Stephen Jones said that on the broadcast. So, that's interesting. That's super, super interesting. So I just think that, all in all, I think that, Dallas had a really good showing. The Cowboys had a really good showing. I think that the drive stalling plays, man. Appreciate you, D. I'm glad we got a few more weeks because I don't think we're ready for Tampa yet. There you go, Donnell. I think honestly, that sums it up. Like, the truth of the matter is, as good as Dak is, as good as CD is, I don't think that they're good enough to just turn it on against Tampa Thursday night. That's just me personally. That's a well-oiled machine, well-coached team. And Dak, apparently he's going to throw next week. He needs to play in a preseason game. I do. He needs to play in a preseason game. He needs to get reps in a preseason game. That's just me personally. I don't think that he needs I don't think anybody in the league is good enough to just come in cold and just play games. That's just me personally. So Donnell, I think that's spot on. I think our defense will be fine. It'll be opportunistic. Keanu Neal. That's what I forgot about, D. I forgot about Keanu Neal. Keanu Neal is the attitude of this defense, and you're gonna see Keanu Neal and Micah Parsons. I think you're gonna see that combination more than anybody. If Keanu Neal stays healthy, he's going to play lights out for this defense, dog. You could just see it. He flies around. He's physical. He's moving. You see how good he moves in space, especially that close to the line. Keanu Neal is going to be a problem. The physicalness is not too much for him playing down there. Keanu Neal. Everybody just type in the comment section. Just say Neal, bruh. Neal brings attitude to this defense. Let's get to Leon. Okay, so blessings, Foots. I still believe this defense can be top 20. Do you see them making changes and going back to the center position? Do they go away from Conor? Yes. Thank you for the super chat, my boy. Yes, you got to go away from Conor Williams, man. It was laughable. And folks are saying this is when you try stuff. No. You try stuff in practice, and then you have the discernment, and you have to sift through to see if a player can do it or not. You don't just – this is preseason. This is live fire, man. You need reps. You need quality reps. You don't put Conor Williams in, just because he snapped the ball a few times in practice. No, Biotis is our center. I don't think that was a real competition to begin with. Biotis is our guy, and I think they're just trying to find a place for Conor Williams, which to me is silly. It's clear he's been a bust. I think it may be time to move on. Just is what it is. Neil. Yeah, me and Joe spoke last night, Donnell. Me and Joe Wright had a talk last night. And his defense, just Cowboys fans, just get ready. Uh, um, you know, get ready because his defense is going to let you down at times. Like all the Dan Quinn stuff, all the, the hype, his defense is going to have drives and series where it just lets you down. Just is what it is. And that's okay. That's okay. But it's going to happen. Like, so, just understand that. Like, his defense is going to let you down. That's why I'm not going to be foots the homer. I call it how I see it. That just is what it is. First, you're not fair because follower of Jesus Christ. Yeah, that's right. Hey, definitely. I'm definitely a follower of Christ. Not ashamed to say that. I love God. I go to church every Sunday. That's me. I'm foots all the way live like Fox 5. Is Dan Quinn double high safety is nice. Let Nashon Wright. Nashon. I agree. I like this right here. I like Nashon and press, guys. I love him in press. Let him be a bully. I like that word. Let him bully these receivers. He's long. Guys can't run away from him. So that's just why I said I just think Nashon Wright needs to get more starter reps. I do. Me personally, I like Kelvin Joseph as a slot player. I like him on the edge too. I just got a good feeling about Nashon Wright. That's just me. So we haven't talked about the Gallimore injury. I'm praying that everything is okay. Hopefully it's a stinger, just a dinger. He got dinged up, but we'll see. Let's see what the super chat. Thank you guys so much. Keep the super chats coming. Let me see. I don't agree on your Conor take because he wins a lot of his battles, but when he loses, it's bad. Much love, brother. Hey, we're allowed to disagree, homie. Me personally, I'm done with Conor Williams. If you want to go into the season with him on your offensive line, that's cool. I don't think he plays with good power. I don't think he's consistent. He has great feet. So I will give you that. He's a get-in-the-way blocker. He will get in the way, but he won't move anybody. And I think that's the problem. He doesn't play with power. I think that Conor McGovern is a lot stronger. I think that Conor McGovern has a different mindset that just Conor Williams doesn't have. I think Conor Williams is a tackle. But for some reason, they won't put him out there. This or the last regime just won't put him out there. So that's that on that. You need your starting O-line to be healthy. I think Lyle Collins played really, really well. He gave you good starter reps. You need Tyron Smith, Zach Martin, and just somebody else to step up on that line. Those guys, you need those guys to be good. When the season gets started, I really don't even want to be talking. When the season gets started, I really don't even want to be talking about Conor Williams. That's me personally. So, all right, guys, I think I'm going to call it a day. Enjoy the rest of my day. Also, what surprised me last night's game was we all said it was him versus Ryan, but he played great. Yeah, we can talk about this for one quick second. I do think that Jabril Cox, I think that there was a few times he got blocked. He got trashed. Like I saw one time, just to be fair. But then other times, man, he was knifing through. Jabril Cox is a player. I think he needs to be on the field over Jalen Smith. It's clear he can run. He can ride to the ball. It just is what it is. I don't think that, I think that the Jalen Smith story's over. I think that he's been a great person. He's inspired people. And all of that is great. But he just can't run. The league is about speed. The league is about athleticism. They're turning these guys out. Look at Zavin Collins last night, a guy who, if you follow this channel, you go back and watch what I talked about. Go back and look on my channel and talk about how I talked about Zavin Collins. I said that was the first player that I covered, and I said Zavin Collins would be a stud. I said that. That's what you get over here, man. I said Zavin Collins would be a stud. Look how Zavin Collins plays linebacker. Coverage, coming downhill. You saw the play he made against Tony Pollard. The dude is going to be a dude. Like, you could just see it. You could see what Zavin Collins is about, man. And that's what I said. Like, that's what the league is now. The league is linebackers that can fill, that can play in space. You know what I mean? And that's what I said. I said, dog, Zavin Collins would be a stud. I would have loved Dallas to pick him. Now you got Micah Parsons, who's just as good, so you're good. But I said that, guys. I said Zavin Collins is what the league is. So trust me. Like, I don't know it all, but my track record speaks for itself, especially when it comes to the draft and analyzing players and all that good stuff. Like, I'm not gonna steer y'all wrong. And I just think that, you know, at that position, at linebacker, you gotta have guys that can run. Jabril's shortcomings I could live with because guess what? He'll be able to play in space. He looked good running. And so that was that. So anyway, guys, your boy Foots. I'm gonna tap out. Y'all have a great rest of your day. Peace. I'm tired, man. I just got done running, y'all. I'm sleepy. Let's see. Is there anybody else? Anything else? I'm going through the chat box on my own. I did this one on my own, so I just want to make sure that I don't miss out on anything. All right, guys. It's your boy Foots. Make sure you guys shoot me a follow on the socials, man. I love y'all. I love talking ball with y'all. Good, bad. Like I said, we don't always have to agree. It's all love. Let's just keep it all love, man. Peace.